Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've been thinking about something. We're doing all of these jobs, and right now we're getting the gasoline, but apparently there is a point to buying a trailer, because the game doesn't just give you the cosmetic option for this, it actually does give you more money. So why don't we buy a curtain sider, which is the only one we can buy right now, and see how much we get, because it's only 33,000. Really, I mean, that's practically 1 to 2 jobs right now at the low level. Okay, let's say 3 jobs, like this. But let's see what we get. So, let me just go back right quick. So this one will pay us 30 euros per kilometer. So how much would it be if we were to buy a trailer like this for ourselves? Choose a category. Okay, so single, that's the only thing we can do. Curtain sider, 2 axles spread. What's the point? Does that change anything? Oh, that's a tiny little trailer. Does it change anything? I don't know. I'll do the spread. Colors. That's cool. Let's do this one. Nice. Quite expensive, actually. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Extinguisher. Oh, that's cool. Let's have an extinguisher there, even though that's really just, you know, cosmetic. Simple side protection. Yeah, see, all of this side protection is quite interesting. It's required by law that all trucks and trailers have it. That's interesting, but it looks pretty cool. And but the thing is, you know, these are supposed to protect car drivers from smashing into the trailer, and then because the trailer is so high, the cockpit of the driver, the head of the driver, would pretty much impact this while the car keeps going. So this is supposed to stop the car from doing so. Oh, it's like, okay. Should I get that? Yeah, sure. Let's get that. And, yeah. But a lot of tests have confirmed that these things don't really amount to much protection, because most of them, as you can see, are put up just for show, just to skirt the law in a way. They're very flimsy and they immediately buckle as a car crashes into them. So this is 60,000 now. Well, that's fine. And yeah, there's only very few. Where do you want to store the trailer? Oh shoot. Well, I have to go all the way back to there. Store it in your garage in Munich. Ah, darn it. Okay, no, fine. We'll do it later. We'll have to go back to the garage. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. But yeah, if you want, look at some of the videos on YouTube about that. It's quite scary how the cars completely buckle under those. I mean, you know, they get completely crushed under the trailers, and exactly where the driver's head would be is where the trailer starts, and just, well, decapitates them pretty much. And those protectors on the bottom, they're supposed to stop that. Most of them just completely get just mangled immediately. It's like if there was nothing there. It's quite disheartening to see, you know, all of this greed in the world, you know, for the cheapest amount possible, but then you have this, oh yeah, we have to put a little pole down there just because the law says so, but it doesn't actually have to pass any safety inspections.
You have arrived.
It's just ludicrous. They really should start demanding that, you know, proper crash tests for those as well, because yeah, it is completely and utterly ridiculous. So, I mean, you know, I hope no one ever has a crash, but if you do, I hope you don't crash into a trailer like that, because darn it. Alright. Attach the trailer, and off we go. Alright, so now we have 21 tons, so this is even heavier than usual. 21 tons of gasoline.
Turn left. Turn left.
Turn left again. Alright. Don't see the lights now. There we go. Lovely jubbly. And we're gonna have to go right, but of course this is a roundabout, so we're just gonna stay here on the outside.
Take the third exit.
The third exit. Alrighty. Not the first one, not the second one, but the third one.
Exit now.
Gotta see where that trailer is in the back. There we go. That's good. Speed cameras again. Well, it's 48 here. Or 50 really. There's a speed camera. Maybe I put the cruise control up a bit to 50. Just so it's a nice round number, like it should be. It's 60 here, but does that actually reflect on... No, it's 80 now. That's so it is... What? Yeah, but 60 miles per hour isn't 80 kilometers per hour either. That's all weird. I don't quite understand what's going on here. And this game has been out for a while. Is this some sort of a bug? What? Because 60 miles per hour is like 97 kilometers per hour, something like that, I believe. That's weird. That's incidentally, by the way, why people can say, "Oh, my car does my car does 0 to 60 in less time than yours does 0 to 100 kilometers." But yeah, that's because 60 isn't really 100. Power. My truck does 0 to 100 and never, because it's limited to 90. Oh god, they're stopping there again, aren't they? Good. I love it. Come on. I'm not gonna wait for this car, because the AI is just ridiculous. I'm just gonna go, even though this is something we should never do, but there you go. Or should I say that's something a real driver would never do in real life, because it's just insane. We're at like 40 kilometers per hour going into the passing lane, and of course, you know, there's just not enough traffic for this to be an issue in the game, and the AI is quite well, in a way it's quite observant, and in other ways it's not. But in real life, yeah, that'd be a disaster. I know I keep saying, I keep talking about it, but I really should get a traffic mod, I suppose, a traffic density mod. Oh no, I have to stay right. Brilliant. Sorry. Thank you very much. Got 4 hours to get to our destination. That's quite a... Okay, I thought it was going to be a sharper bend, but it's not. Okay, it's fine. A14. Yeah, but we maybe should get our own trailer, because apparently you do get paid better with it.
Stay right.
and it's not a huge
continue
investment.
straight.
And you know, we have all this money burning in the bank, going towards repaying the loan.
Go straight.
Again, this stuff. This is... Come on, this is so stupid. You know, I wouldn't even mind these weird intersections so much where it's just one lane on the highway, a single lane with nothing else, if they would put proper signage up, like, you know, well in advance, like this lane ends, or this lane is an exit only. I know that's usually not a case in Europe on the highway like that, because if it's an exit anyway. But in Europe, you also won't see these weird exits like that. Not this often anyway. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've ever seen one like that, where a lane just simply ends and then, I don't know. That's weird. Oh, some kind of roadworks. And speed cameras. Power. Oh, and it's back to 97 again, despite the fact that it's still roadworks? Yeah, the speed limits are all over the place in this game for some reason. And I guess they still haven't patched all of that up. Weird. See, and now it's 48 again. That's why the traffic up there has moved away, because it was the end of the speed limit and they all accelerated, and then it was speed limit again. Power. Services. 1 mile. I wanted to say 1 meter because I'm so used to it, but it's some cool, whatever it is, churches there with like, that was interesting, like walls. Fortifications. Power. Alright, so we've got 3 hours to our destination. Our tank full fuel is pretty much full. Services in half a mile. We don't really need services. It's a nice cloudy day, you know. Now that summers are getting so freakishly hot, man, it's just been, what, it's just been 48 degrees up in northwest US, and it's been 49.5 or something in Canada. 49.5. That's insane. The highest I've ever experienced was around 40 in Las Vegas, and that was pretty hellish. That was a case where we were walking from one casino to another as fast as possible because it was so freakishly hot outside. And it was dry heat. I cannot even for a moment begin to imagine what that would feel like for breathing and everything if it was like 40... Are those birds up there? They are. Like 49.5 and it was high humidity. That would just be death. And I just... high temperatures like that up in Canada. But yeah, what I wanted to say is with freakishly hot temperatures now more and more common, I'm really starting to dislike summers. I used to love summers as a kid. I used to love going swimming and all of that, but now I go into the sun for like 15 minutes and my skin burns so bad. I hate using creams and such. I know it's my fault, but it's just, I don't know. And the heat is just horrible. But yeah, I'm starting to appreciate cloudy and rainy days much more now in the summers. Right now over here we've got sort of cloudy days, and hopefully we're getting some rain soon. So it's gonna go down from what, 35? It's been 35 degrees here at the moment. At least it was yesterday. Which, you know, 35 is bearable. It's a little bit uncomfortable, especially if you're out in the sun.
Go straight.
But beyond that, and I just cannot imagine that it was... I mean, I would have believed it if they said 39. You know, that's pretty darn hot, but 49, almost 50 degrees. 50! Up in Canada. This boggles the mind. That's halfway to boiling temperature. I don't know, just absolutely insane. I cannot imagine how anyone functions at that temperature, 50 degrees. I mean, all you can do is just stay inside. It's like, I know someone who's a much older gentleman, and, well, he's sort of a family friend. He's worked with my father in the past and such, but he's a very, should I say, renowned sort of engineer slash professor slash whatever. And, you know, he's worked across the world on various telecommunications projects and such. And one of the places he has been invited to in the past was, I believe, Saudi Arabia. And this is a person that gets, because of his expertise and long years of experience and knowledge and everything, this is a person that gets offered jobs which will get him there on their expense for 2 months with full accommodation, usually like a personal house or something, drivers, you know, everything that he needs, all expenses paid for, and he'll be earning very, very well. Let's just leave it at that. Let's just say, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Extraordinarily well. So it was very interesting for me to hear when he was talking about how he was invited to Saudi Arabia many years ago because they wanted him to lead some sort of a telecommunications project. And they said, you will get your own villa, you will get your own driver, car, servant staff, you'll be there for, I don't know, 2 months or something, blah blah blah. And I think he would earn something ridiculous like $250,000 or $500,000. I honestly can't remember. And no, not go straight, go left according to the GPS. And you know what he said? He said no thank you. And he said one of the main reasons was the heat. He said you can go there, it's 50 outside, the only thing you can do is nobody goes outside there throughout the day really. It's all heavily air-conditioned house to heavily air-conditioned car in a garage to whatever heavily air-conditioned place you go. And he said he's too old to bear that heat. He's just not going to do it. And I was like, what the hell, you know? That heat must really be bad if he's turned that kind of money down like that. It's just... oof. So yeah.
Stay left.
I mean, heat...
Then continue straight.
I don't know. I'm liking summers much less than before. Less and less, really. And I really like winters much more now, because if you think about it, in the winter, if it gets cold, okay, let's go to the right. Well, actually no. I keep thinking we're not in the UK. Yeah, in the winter, if it gets too cold, what do? Well, you turn on the heat, or you put on some more clothes. But let's say you don't do anything with the heating or air conditioning. You just put on more clothes, right? Gets even colder, put on more clothes. What do you do in the summer if it gets hot? Well, you take off some clothes. What do you do if it gets more hot? Well, you're already in your underwear or, you know, whatever, swimming trunks. What are you gonna do afterwards? Just go naked? And it's still too hot. What are you gonna do then? You know? That's the thing I hate the most about summers. It's just you have no recourse after taking all of your clothes off. The only thing you can do is take a shower. Obviously, you cannot be doing that for all the time.
Go straight.
Bloody hell. Or you just have air conditioning on all the time. And of course that means that if you have to go outside, you have to go out into the heat, and then back into an air-conditioned area, and then back into the heat. It's just... I don't know.
Go straight.
For me, I don't enjoy it anymore. Haven't for years. I like nice days, I like nice temperatures, but not summers anymore. They're just scorching heat now. Oh, that guy's gonna... Nope, gonna stay on the left. And he's accelerating like crazy. Look at that truck. I mean, we're catching up, but he's only joined the highway. He's already that fast. That's ridiculous. Tesco. Hello. I'm wary of keeping left again because the left lane really loves to end in this game at every opportunity. Interesting though that the right side of the highway is asphalt and this lane is, I'm assuming, concrete, which is slightly unrealistic in this game because concrete is usually made out of slabs, so you would get it all the time as you drive over you know, the little spaces between the slabs. But yeah, concrete is in a way much more durable than asphalt, so that's why they often do it for heavy vehicles. Or, for example, on gas pumps, if you've seen, they also like to put the floor. I mean, they like to make it out of concrete. I think it's more durable anyway. We've got an old road here connecting two cities that has been built before World War II and has never really been repaired so far. And it's definitely showing its age. The concrete slabs have moved a fair bit now, so it's not the smoothest ride, but it's not horrific, you know. It's still a very drivable road, and the speed limit is 90, so, you know, everyone drives 90 or slightly above there. And you'll be hearing the clunk, 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 clunk. But that's concrete for you. It's been built before World War II, and it's still going quite well. Although I do think it's soon going to be time to rip all of that up and replace it. I guess the main reason they don't do I'm not an expert in this, I'm just speculating, by the way. But I'm guessing the main reason they don't do concrete roads everywhere is, one, because they're probably more expensive to do. Two, they're most likely much slower to do because you have to make the concrete slabs and then you have to put them into place and so on and so forth, while asphalt is just, you know, they bring huge truckloads to those machines, the asphalt laying machines. They lay the asphalt, they drive over with the flatteners, and that's it. I mean, you know, apart from all the other stuff that goes on underneath, but the road surface needs to be prepared for concrete slabs as well. And third, I'm assuming it's... Did I already say it's more expensive? I think so. Oh yeah, no. And third, it's probably also because concrete, when it starts moving like that, it doesn't make for a very nice road surface anymore, whereas asphalt sort of bends first. It doesn't create these gaps. It cracks and can be sort of repaired and such. So yeah, I'm guessing it's because of that, because of those reasons. But yeah, if you've ever seen asphalt where there's a lot of heavy traffic driving over it, you will see that especially the heavy trucks actually make these
stay left.
Actually make the asphalt sort of bend in places. especially where the tires have driven over. It's quite crazy. Let's slow down. Power. Alright, we're 12 minutes away, and there is our destination on the GPS now. Pedal to the metal still, of course. There's some tiny roads. Whew. I was kind of afraid I was going too fast there. Why is that guy going so slow? Speed limit. Manchester. I was in Manchester once. I was only passing through, but I landed there, and then I had a train ride up north. And that was an experience. I was caught by a bunch of students who were all partying in a very English fashion with lots of beer and such. They were pretty much halfway drunk, but they were a jolly bunch. They offered me beer. Oh, sorry. Can't go. Yeah, they offered me beer. And of course, you know, I don't really drink alcohol, but I wanted to be nice, so I took one can, and then I never drank it. But I don't think they ever noticed because they were so out of it. But they were a very jolly bunch. Very interested in where I was coming from and what was it doing there and blah 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 and this and that. Oh great, we've got a roundabout and we've got another truck there.
Take the second exit.
It's gonna get interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna go even though that guy there might have been going there as well. No, not yet.
Now.
Oh, exit now. Sorry. Oh, jeez. I'm talking instead of thinking. Sorry.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
All the way on there to the right. Again, it's one of these warehouse type things, but we're bringing fuel. I'm not really entirely sure what that's all about. Alright. Boom. A little bit too much there. Let's put it back. Okay, well that's certainly not the nicest parking job ever, but it'll have to do. That'll do. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. That's quite a lot. Another job like that and we get to level 8. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the babbling and the ranting, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.